have not done one of these videos since I want to say like 2019, 2020-ish, and I am so excited to do this again for you guys now that I'm back up and going with my channel. So, hi, my name is Olivia. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, comment down below any other videos you'd like to see from me, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Listening to my body a little bit better. So not only just based on what I'm eating, I'm pretty good about that, but when I need sleep, when I need to rest, taking advantage of when I am good to be working out or cleaning or doing things that are a little bit strenuous just with having an inflammatory disease. So that is one of them. The next one is to set boundaries with people, and this is something I started doing in 2022, but just being able to say no and kind of keep people out that I feel are not great for me, whether it just be that they're negative or not a great influence, or they're just not bringing me joy, the relationship that I have with them. Things like that, and just not allowing people to walk all over me or being a people pleaser. I'm really just trying to protect my happiness, and yeah, that is something I'd like to continue to do through 2023. Another one is budget better, and these reflection videos were always videos that actually do help me budget, because I give a recap at the end of every month of what I spent in the month and what my goals are for the month after budget wise. So that is definitely a little intimidating. I already did all my calculations to share in this video, and I find myself being like, whoa, I really need to cut back here, or I probably could spend a little bit more here, or just things like that. Another one is set aside time each day to regroup or meditate. This is something that helps me immensely, and it's something that my counselors have always talked about in the past. I've been like, yeah, okay, I can, do mindfulness and whatever, and I never really gave it much of a thought because I didn't find it very helpful to read more. I love reading, and I don't want it to be a chore, but I really just want it to be a little bit of an escape from reality and just something selfish for myself that I enjoy doing. The next one is to grow my faith. That might not be for everyone, and that is totally okay. I'm not pressuring you to do those things. It's just something that I want to be working on. The next thing is grow my channel. So I started posting videos again it was either end of December, beginning of January, and I've stayed pretty consistent, and I've already seen some growth. So yeah, that's a goal of mine. Another one is to be more active. My next one is to get things done at least a day before they need to be done, and this really has to do with school and bills. So I feel a lot better if I get an assignment done at least the day before it's due. It just kind of takes some pressure off my shoulders, or weight off of my shoulders, and I find it beneficial. Same thing with same thing with bills, because I have ADHD. I forget everything important. It will swirl around in my head, and then out of nowhere it's gone. And the last one is to keep my space clean and clean a little bit daily. So I am a neat freak. If anything is not clean around me, I feel like I cannot focus. It is the one thing that is on my brain constantly. I feel like that stuff needs to be done, like dishes in the sink need to be done, or my office needs to be clean, or the bedroom needs to be clean, or laundry needs to be done before I can sit down and focus on homework, before I can sit down and watch a show, before I can do any of that. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is go into some monthly reflection questions. I would say this month, and this kind of goes towards my yearly goals, I really have tried very hard to listen to my body and kind of figure out a routine, which I'm proud of. So right now I kind of know when I get home from work, if I need to get anything done, I'm going to get it done right when I get home, and my goal is to be relaxing and ready for bed by like 7 or 8 o'clock. So then if I want to scroll TikTok, or I want to read a book, or I want to spend time with Jerry watching a show, or I want to snuggle with the dogs or something like that, I have that time and I'm not, again, thinking about all the things I could be getting done. Another one I would say that I'm proud of, I'm still working on, but it is also the setting boundaries with people and not compromising on my happiness. And I've seen a world of a difference when I have done that and not communicated with people that whether it be family or friends or anything, when I'm not communicating with those people as often, it's just a lot less draining for me. I totally do. My anxiety has been debilitating the past couple of months. I actually got back on antidepressants for that reason, and I have just woken up having panic. They're called nocturnal panic attacks. So I'll wake up just hyperventilating and not really know why. It has affected how I'm feeling while I'm working. It has affected how I'm feeling when I'm laying in bed at night. It makes me absolutely miserable. And I know that I can't leave my anxiety in January. I can't just walk away from it, but I definitely can do things to try to alleviate some of that nervousness. So when it comes to YouTube, I am currently at 105 subscribers. It actually went up while I was filming, which is funny. I just checked it filming. 105 subscribers, 2.2 thousand views for the month, and it goes in 28-day increments. 2.2 thousand views for the month and 65.2 watch hours, which is awesome. That's 1 month of consistency for me, and I have not ever seen numbers like that on my channel, so I'm happy with it. So my goal is, and it's hard with subscribers because you just never know how that's going to work out, but I'd like to get up to 115 by the end of the month. So to go up 10 subscribers. If I don't, I won't be heartbroken because, like I said, I know that that really fluctuates. I'd also like to get to another 2,000 views. I have one video or two that are doing really well, especially there's one that's doing really well right now. It's my first laparoscopy video, which I'll link down below, but it's going up just constantly, and I think I'm at 3.1 or 3.2 thousand views on it, and that seriously just keeps, like, every time I go onto my page to check, it just keeps going up. So that is definitely factoring in, and I'm kind of nervous for when it slows down to see how everything else goes. But yeah, so I'd like to get about 2,000 views. And for watch time hours, I'd like to get about 50. For posting, right now I post Wednesdays and Saturdays. That's my goal. I try to stick to that. And I also would like to try to post at least 5 times in February. I'd like to post on there at least 3 times this month. I know that's not a lot, but like I said, I just really want to try it out. So we will see there. And I'm at 133 followers on there. I'd like to get up to 150. Next, with school, I'm currently in a history class. I have an A in it. I'd like to keep my A in it. I've only got Sunday and then 1 more week to next Sunday, and then I'm done with the class. So do I think I can? Yes. I'd also like to finish assignments at least a day before the due date, which is like I brought up earlier. I'd like to apply for the Teach Grant. So that is a grant that they have in the US right now that is allowing for up to $13,000 of your schooling to be paid for, as long as you stay in a low income area teaching your first 4 of, I think, 8 years as a teacher. So I'm gonna apply for that. I need to fill out my FAFSA and get that sent in, which is crazy because I feel like I literally just did that for the 2022-2023 school year. I want to maintain my GPA, and my last one is to potentially double up on my schooling so I can get done faster. For my lifestyle goals, wake up at a consistent time. I am awful about this because I just like my sleep, and I don't sleep well at night anyways. So getting up for work, I could sometimes leave myself 20 minutes to get ready for work. I can sometimes leave myself 40 minutes to get ready for work. Another one is to be more active. The next one is that I want to do more things that make me happy. I deserve that. I owe it to myself to do things that make me happy. My last one in the lifestyle goals is I want to work on my relationships that mean a lot to me. And then lastly is my financial goals. I have not that many for this right now. It's just to spend less on groceries. That is adding up, and I did not realize it until I went through what I spent for the month. And then my next one is just to file my taxes. So they're not due until, I want to say April, but I have everything that I need, so I might as well just get it done. When it came to groceries, this is difficult. So I live in an area where a big grocery store like a Meijer or Walmart is fairly far away from me. So we have a little grocery store that we go to that's nearby, but it's very expensive because it's a small grocery store. So keep that in mind when I tell you this. My total in groceries for the month for both Jerry and I was $369.11. That number stresses me out. So I would like to reevaluate that. Next, for subscriptions, I paid $55.76. The sad part is that is only 3 subscriptions. So one of them is what I use to edit my YouTube videos on. Do I like the price that I'm paying for it? No. Could it be a lot worse? Yes. Do I enjoy what I'm doing? Yes. So it in turn is worth it, but I can reevaluate the other ones. For our consumer's bill this month, which is our gas and electric, both of those together, I paid $255.89. This really fluctuates, and it's always higher in the winter because we've got heat going. It's cold here. I definitely can get it down more in the spring and the fall because I can shut the heat off and the AC on a 60-degree day, and the temperature in the house doesn't really change. So yeah, that's not really one that I can change that much. My car bill this month was $190. I pay my parents, and that is actually going to go up, I think, next month. What else? In my water bill, so this is annoying. So it used to just be $60-some a month, and then they switched it to paying every 3 months or no, every 4 months or something like that. So this month was water bill month, and it was $210.27. Luckily, we have a flat rate for our water bill, so that definitely is nice. And then for Spectrum, that's my last bill. That was $54.99. For gas, I spent $165.44. I am very thankful that I now have a vehicle where my mileage is so much better, because I would have probably spent double that when I had my Jeep. I would go through about a tank of gas a week, and now I can go through about half a tank of gas, and the reason that it's at $165.44 is actually because we've taken multiple drives far away from us this month, and yeah, so that's why. And we always bring my vehicle because it has better gas mileage. And then last, my going out. I had no self-care, I had no clothing, I had no any of those expenses this month. But my going out bill, which was just food, eating out, was $49.63. The reason it is that, because normally I do not spend that much, is because I went up and hung out with my little sister for a night while my parents were out of town, and I may have treated us to some goodies. So yeah, we went to Tropical Smoothie and got smoothies. We got Jimmy John's, and we got it ordered to the house because I had never done that before and I just did not feel like driving to go get it. Jerry and I went somewhere a couple days ago for an appointment that I had, and we ended up going to Potbelly Sandwich Shop, which is so good. And I spent a little extra there because I got the large version of everything so I could have leftovers. So yeah, that definitely adds up. And I also got Subway 2 nights this month, Subway salads. So nothing crazy. In total, I can tell you what I spent this month. Good thing I did this because I will not be spending this much ever again. I spent $1,351.09. So the one place I know for sure I can drop that is in groceries. Obviously I can't do anything about bills. Luckily the water bill is only once every 4 months, like I said, so that's also gonna go down. But yeah, that is what I spent. Thank you guys so much, especially if you made it to the end of this video. It means so much to me. So like I said, these are gonna kind of fluctuate while I'm figuring out exactly how I wanna go about these videos. I might add some favorites in there. I might add books of the month at the end or something along those lines. Not really sure yet. We're gonna see how it plays out. So yeah, that was at least for this month. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are not, and comment down below any other videos you'd like to see from me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!